Alright, today's video I'm out here with a 92 Geo Metro convertible in rusty, winter-driven northern climate condition. And as with any Geo, the hood's up. Let's see what's going on. So, rebuilt this engine several years ago on this channel and been running it very often, daily driven. And got a lot of use out of it since then, but something's going funny here in that it won't idle worth a darn, and it's surging, power's going on, power's going off, and I was looking into what it could be. Changed it out to spark plugs, no change. Opened up the distributor, and as I was just cleaning up the rotor and just kind of, you know, sanding down the towers a little bit, get the corrosion off them. I didn't want to no need to put a new one. And as I was doing that, I noticed the rotor had a lot of play in it. So we need to find out why that is, and that would be a good indication of why I have sometimes like 0 horsepower, and then other times it picks up good horsepower if something is moving in the timing system. I think this is just a simple joint, so I don't think that's the problem. I think more likely we're going to find the timing belt is all worn out, and I don't know why that would be, because it doesn't seem like it would have that kind of miles on it yet, but maybe we're there. So I'm going to first start by taking the rotor off, show you the flippy floppy, and then we're going to look in here and see if we can see that cam moving with it. And if that's the case, then we're going to have to tear open that timing cover on the other side and see what the heck's going on. I really don't know what's going on. I'm just guessing. Haven't looked at it. So first things first, let's just go ahead and get this distributor cap off. Mine happens to have a ground wire run to it. I don't know if that was the original place for that, but it's where it is. That screw is about a mile too long. There we go. Let me demonstrate for you. I'll get you on a close-up here and whoa, bounce you around a little bit there. Sorry about that. So that brown thing in the center is our cap, our rotor, I mean, and it had, yeah, it's got stupid amounts of play in it, and it seemed even worse that day, depending on probably where the cam was. So let's look at the camshaft next. Make sure that is tied hard to the camshaft on this end, that something isn't worn there, and then probably we'll be heading for the belt, I'm guessing. All right, here's the shot I'm going to try to set up. I'm going to try to stick the flashlight in there so you can watch the cam lobe without blocking the cam lobe. And I'm going to move the rotor. Ooh, okay. So here's what I'm getting. Rotor movement, no cam movement. That is killer good news. That means I don't have to take apart my timing belt, which I really didn't feel like doing. The problem is here. Well, let's look into it. Got you zoomed up there pretty good. So this whole thing, I won't say it's loose. Well, it's loose on the shaft. It should be keyed in directly. But let's see. Let me make sure I got you in the shot here. So it's got just a tab, like a spring tab here. It is not conformed in the shape of the end of the camshaft, which I'll get a better view of. Hold on. So the camshaft has a definite D shape built into it, but this thing is just round, and the clip is what makes it stay in time. Let me get you up here. the clip is the only thing that keeps it from spinning, and the clip, I don't know if it failed or what. That thing does not turn at all. That's my fingers slipping on it. So the problem is just this little rotor is a piece of junk. Okay, so here's the original one that was on the car when we just got up to it. You can see that one kind of just goes out. What I don't like about it is how it doesn't spring back to any given position. It just kind of stays where you put it. This one, see if I got you in the frame there. Yeah. Looks brand new, came off a spare engine I have, and has a little different spring configuration. And it moves some, but it more often returns to the center position like it should. So I'm going to go with that for now. I'm going to try to buy a couple different brands of these, see which one fits the car the best. Obviously, they're not manufactured to the highest tolerances, the ones I have here. Let's get our oil cap closed back up before we get something dropping into there. Put our distributor cap back on. Don't forget our ground wire. And then I'm going to run it. Alright, I got it all put back together there. It runs. It's still got something going on with it, but I'll diagnose that at a later time. The main thing I was trying to make sure is that I didn't have a bad timing belt that was going to snap and bend all my valves and ruin my whole engine. So I'll leave this one there. So I'm going to call this one, at least the timing system, Wildwood certified. Thanks for watching.